So, I've been following the Zeitgeist Movement as well as the Venus Project for a while now, and apparently the other night, or other day I should say, the Venus Project has decided to separate itself from the Zeitgeist Movement. This led to a lengthy discussion that ran for about 5 hours online. And after listening to this discussion, I heard somebody say something that was super awesome. And I think it might have gotten lost because of all the things that were being discussed that night. And so I've taken it aside and made this little video because I want you people to hear it.
The other issue, real quick, with the whole thing about data points and gathering, I'd like to point out to everyone here that Jacques didn't quote unquote teach you how to think. What he did is they gave everyone here the tools on what to do, and you yourself applied them. Really. When it comes down to it, that's the real issue there, and that's what people also need to remember. And as far as this goes, there's a ton of information out about egalitarian social justice, about energy management, about issues like sustainability, nanotechnology. I mean, Jacques obviously got a lot of his information probably from other sources in places where he wasn't able to do the experiments. I mean, it's obvious to state that Jacques never experimented with nanotechnology, but he read upon it, and he might have recreated some of their experiments on a very, very base level. But he doesn't have this huge, outlandish facility where he's able to test in points of nanotechnology. So even Jacques had to actually learn this information from somebody else and from other people. And he may have even expounded upon it. And that's what we need to remember here. Ideas and notions do not originate from the person. What they do is they take information that was before them or that was contemporary with them, and they look at it and they expound upon it. That's all Jacques really did with regards to things that he wasn't able to recreate. As far as social systems, perhaps experimentation with different approaches of communication, yeah, those are his really, and we should make sure to look into that. But he obviously took those issues and expanded upon what he had learned from communication techniques such as spiral dynamics. So remember, everyone, not everything that Jacques Fresco comes up with is his and his alone. He took these ideas from other people and expounded upon them when he wasn't able to experiment with them directly, and that's what he did. And with the other systems he was able to, he obviously enhanced them with other things. So we got to remember that. Don't get dogmatic about this idea that Jacques is the center of everything within the RV because it's not true.
Now, the point of this is that the Zeitgeist Movement is not reliant upon the Venus Project. The thoughts, the ideas, the technology is there, the science is there, it exists, it has existed for a long time. So what this means is that perhaps the Zeitgeist Movement might not end up looking like this, but perhaps instead they'll end up looking like this. But the basic concept will remain the same.